What is the
Yeah.
Flowpresso? What does it do? It accomplishes all this crazy physiology stuff. The average person is just like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't sleep, I'm in pain, and I don't feel good, and I have brain fog. So from a very basic level, what is it? How did we get it? And what are the three mechanisms of how it works on the body?
Great question. So if I were talking to a 5-year-old, I was like, we are going to button you into this thing that looks just like a spacesuit, and we're going to wrap you up, and we're going to love you, and we're going to give you a warm hug, and we're going to massage your body for 40 minutes. That's it. It's a warm 40-minute hug with full body deep pressure tissue massage, and it feels incredible. The if I take a higher level, the system Flowpresso has deep pressure therapy, compression or pneumatic pressure, and thermotherapy or heat. It's just like putting the body, think about the body as like a tube of toothpaste. We're going to squeeze for 4 to 5 seconds on the feet, then we're going to squeeze on the ankles, then we'll let go of the feet, and we're going to work up the body in this kinetic chain, just like a tube of toothpaste, squeezing out all the extracellular fluid and all the cellular garbage. And we're going to push it all the way up here because up here is the low pressure point where our lymphatic system dumps back into the circulatory system. This
Yeah.
is called base of the neck. And for the 5-year-old, right at the bottom of your neck, all the garbage jumps back into the circulatory system. And then the body uses the organs of elimination to let it go. So that could, in a human being that says, what is this going to mean for me? Over 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 sessions, you could have 7 to 8 pounds of weight loss from extra fluid you're holding in your body because it's not serving you. So it'd mean more urination. But with that fluid balance, also all your nerve roots aren't being bathed in this extracellular fluid, so they're better able to fire. You know that example of have you heard? It's a terrible example, but have you heard the example of people drink so much water that they die, they pass away, their heart
Yeah.
stops? I've never thought about the mechanism of action, but essentially what we're doing is we're diluting the saline in our body to such a extreme extent in that extracellular fluid, we're neutralizing the charge. We're
Mm.
neutralizing the voltage that lets the heart fire as an electrical signaling organ. And so I'm always reminded of this. I'm like, oh my God, the body is a battery. When I have my fluid balance in better balance between the extracellular and the intracellular, my timing's better as far as a body running like an electrical current. That's another thing that we help. The
Amazing.
body makes better, more efficient energy when we maintain this fluid balance. So
Amazing.
as that suit is rolling through the body over the 40 minutes, this is really interesting too. The suit is not doing anything that your body is not already doing. Here's
Right.
another thing that comes into play. The suit has thermotherapy. It has heat. The body right now, today, the average person in the US, our body temperature is cold. We're running cold. What happens when we get a fever in the US? You run to the store, you get a fever suppressant. You
Right.
stop that fever. And what that fever is doing is it's balancing the two wings of the immune system. The body is getting a recalibration. So we never get that recalibration. So this
Right.
is why we included heat in Flowpresso. It's the only FDA approved suit with lymphatic drainage that uses thermotherapy. And we know how important because people in this country, we run cold, our chi, our energy is low. And what happens when we are in a chemistry class? What do we do to make a chemical reaction go faster? You put
Yeah.
a Bunsen burner under it, you add heat. So
Yep.
that's what we're supporting the mechanisms of the cell by using this heat. And we don't
Right.
use heat in the suit to create a sauna experience. It's just to create warmth because what happens with that lymph system when we've had the garbage men not show up for 20 years, we get lots of sluggish, glue-light, sticky lymph. So we need help moving that. And that's why the heat is in there to help that rolling wave move through the body and do a more effective job of helping the body drain all the garbage.